Hey friends, welcome back to the YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Oleg. This is one and only Mr. Bond. We love watches and Bond is trying to get comfortable. Today we have a very special video. I'm gonna unbox my GRAIL watch. Now I know I said this before in a few different videos and it's true, I did have a few GRAIL watches. But today we're unboxing the GRAIL watch. If you have been following my YouTube channel for a while, you probably already guessed which watch I'm talking about. Before I actually open the box and do the unboxing portion of this video, I want to tell you the story behind this purchase, why I bought it and how I bought it. I think that's very interesting. Now, if you're not interested in this part of the video, just skip ahead to the unboxing portion. So anyways, why did I buy this watch? I got engaged. That's right, I'm an engaged man now. It feels really good. It was a woman of my dreams, so I couldn't be any happier. I knew that I was going to propose a few months ahead, and I had this idea to buy myself a GRAIL watch to celebrate this occasion, to wear at my wedding, and to hopefully keep for the rest of my life. So it had to be a special watch, a watch that I would be happy to keep for the rest of my life. There are a few different contenders. The number one watch was always Rolex GMT Master 2 Pepsi. I wanted to buy a brand new watch for two reasons. Number one, durability. Of course, it has the ceramic bezel, it has all the modern technologies, the movement is upgraded, and it would be the watch that's almost like bulletproof, the watch that I could really beat up and wear on a daily basis. The second reason, price. I'm not willing to buy one on a gray market because the prices are just outrageously high, so I wanted to buy one from the ADs. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to buy Rolex GMT Master 2 from AD. I contacted a few of them, I had some relationships with a few ADs, and nobody was able to get me this watch. They said, hey, you're going to spend years on a waiting list, and even then, we can't guarantee you buying one of these watches. That was very disappointing. Besides a brand new model, I was also really interested in the Rolex GMT Master 2 reference 16710. The reference that was made between, I think, 1988 and 2003. What I like about this reference, it has a lot of that original 1950s GMT Master DNA, but it uses a lot of modern technologies. It has a quick set date, it has a sapphire crystal, it has an updated movement. So this watch would be kind of another one that I would really want to get. Now the problem was that I couldn't find one for the right price, and also buying a used watch can be a minefield. So that's what kept me off of buying this watch. The second choice for a GRAIL watch was a Zenith Defy El Primero 21. Amazing chronograph watch. Now the one I wanted was in a ceramic case. It's such a special watch, it offers amazing value for money, and of course it has that 1/100th of a second timekeeping chronograph, which is simply mesmerizing. The skeletonized dial and the overall design of this watch is not going to be for everyone, but to me, I just really love this watch. So I went to a few different ADs here in Vancouver. I also contacted some gray market dealers, and finally I settled on exquisitetimepieces.com. I actually did a collaboration with them, so they were able to offer me a really good price on this watch. They sent me their bank draft information. I went to the bank. Unfortunately, some information was missing from their bank draft page. In Canada, banks require you to have the other bank's address as well as their account number and such. Unfortunately, this one only had the account number and that information. It didn't have the actual addresses of the banks where the money had to be transferred to, so I couldn't send the money draft that day. I was like, okay, fine, you know what, I'll just send it the next day, no big deal. Now the whole time when I was in the process of buying the Zenith, it didn't exactly feel right. I mean, I was really excited and happy about buying this watch, but it was the second choice, and I subconsciously and consciously knew that it's a second choice, and that feeling, I couldn't shake it off, and I was like, I don't know. And when the bank draft didn't go through, or when I couldn't send the bank draft, it was almost like a relief. So that same night I thought, you know what, buying the Zenith is not the right choice. Let's take a little break, let's step away from this, and let's really evaluate which watch I want to buy, because it's a lot of money. I worked hard for this money, and I know that if I buy one of these watches, I won't be able to buy the other one for a long time. That same night, I went on Chrono24, and guess what I find? I find a Rolex GMT Master 2 from year 2000, reference 16710, in a really nice condition, at a pretty reasonable price, and I just knew that that was the watch. I had no doubt in my mind, just like when I was proposing to my girlfriend, I had no doubt in my mind that was the right decision. Same thing here. I knew that buying this watch was the right decision. And it was more money than the Zenith El Primero, but the thought that went through my mind wasn't, oh my god, it's so much money. It was more like, I'll sell whatever I need to sell. I'll do whatever I need to do. I'll downsize my collection if I need to. Whatever it takes to buy this watch. And that's when I knew, yeah, that's the right decision. That was the watch that I needed to buy, because that's the watch that I'm going to keep for the rest of my life. So, of course, I pulled the trigger, I bought one, and that's the watch we got unboxed right now. I'm so excited. Buying a Rolex online is a bit of a minefield. I'm really hoping that everything is correct. I did buy this one from Chrono24, and Chrono24 usually has a pretty good buyer protection. Of course, right after this unboxing, I'm also going to take this watch to my watchmaker and get it checked out, make sure that everything is original, make sure that everything is correct for the time period, and make sure that everything works. Because the last thing I want to do is buy a Franken watch, or even worse, a fake watch. One thing that I did before opening this box up, I made sure that there is nothing wrong with the box. I made sure that the box didn't look like it was opened during the transportation. Made sure that it doesn't have any damage. That's it. There's nothing else in this box. Just more styrofoam or more plastic wrap. Oh my god, my heart is pounding right now. As you probably already noticed, the watch does come in the original Rolex box. It doesn't have papers though, but it does come with the box. I'm so excited. I just hope that everything is okay with this watch. I just hope that the watch is as it was described. So it comes with the manual here. Look at that. Oh my god. Look at that. Whew. That's incredible. I can't believe I'm holding my Rolex GMT Master 2. I've been after this watch for so long. I've been trying to buy one for so long. It's been on my wish list for a really long time, and it felt so right buying this watch. It was kind of like proposing to my girlfriend. That also felt so right. I didn't have a doubt in my mind. And just now, buying this watch instead of the Zenith, no doubt in my mind that that was the right decision. I mean, you don't want to marry your second choice, and you don't want to buy your Grail as the second choice. Of course, I'll do a full review and I'll go into details why I ultimately decided to buy this reference and not wait for the new one. It wasn't just impatience. There are more reasons behind it. But yeah, I'm just really happy that I bought this watch. Ah, look at that. So it's not ticking yet. Let's test out bezel. Bidirectional, I think 120 click. The crown. Of course, a screw down crown here. So let's actually unscrew the crown and wind the watch. So it's an original unpolished condition. That was very important to me. I didn't want to lose the sharpness on the lugs. And the original Rolex bracelet, the stamped clasp here. It has solid end links, but it does have hollow middle links. Interesting, or I should say center link. These links are solid, but the center link is hollow. Also has that old school Rolex clasp, so it's not an engineered clasp. For a watch for this much money, I know a lot of you guys would be like, what the hell? Does it even have a proper clasp? But that's okay with me. That's one of the reasons why I bought this reference, because of that vintage aesthetic. It also has the quick set date, and it has an independently set local time, which was again important to me. I didn't want to get the one with the older movement. Man, I am so excited. I'm so blown away. That was the unboxing and the story behind the purchase of this Rolex GMT Master 2. I am so excited. I'm so happy. I can't believe I actually bought and own this watch. It feels surreal. By the way, a quick update. I did go to my watchmaker Norbert, or the German watchmaker here in Vancouver. Really excellent watchmaker. He does specialize in Rolex watches. He checked the watch over. He opened it up. He checked the movement. Everything is exactly as it should be. It is a genuine Rolex watch. It's not a Franken watch, which I'm really happy about. It seems like the bezel insert was probably replaced at some point. It doesn't exactly line up, but I will go into all these little things when I actually do a full review of this watch. That video will be posted on this YouTube channel sometime in the future. Subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss that video. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. Would you prefer the Zenith or would you choose the Rolex if you had the choice between the two watches? Leave your thoughts below. I always enjoy reading your comments. By the way, today on my wrist, I'm wearing my Omega Seamaster. I did a full review of this watch. Of course, that video can be found on the YouTube channel. I will also leave it linked in the description below. Also, in the description below, there are a couple of other links. The first link is a secret link. Have a look if you're curious. The second link is a link to bondnatostraps.com. If you're looking for a great quality NATO strap and want to support this YouTube channel at the same time, buying one of these NATO straps is a great way to do so. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had fun, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Is your back turned towards the camera? Okay, you gonna settle down? Settle down. You silly boy. You silly dog.